Oh, we can use that. I just need to dice it up a little bit. That's fine. Yeah, that's okay. Cool. Got everything else in there. Let me just wash my hands a little bit. Wash the hands. Yeah, it's important. Keep you wash your hands here and there, guys, in between little jobs, just so you know you don't kind of cross-contaminate certain things and that. So, Chef, do you have any pets? Fandango, how are you doing, my friend? Hope you're doing well. No, I don't. I don't know why that took me so long to say no. No, I don't have any pets. I used to. When I first started streaming, I had a little cat, but she actually passed away the day before I started streaming. So, I do miss her, bless her. But, no, I haven't got any more pets since then. So, rightio. But yeah, I did have a little cat. So, rightio. Sorry, I didn't mean to bring the mood down in the stream, guys. Or late, depending. I can't sleep at sometimes. I like watching Chef. Well, I'm glad you enjoyed the stream, Oryx. I appreciate you being here. Oh, the Tiger Claw. Jose, how's it going? Hope you're doing well. What Tiger Claw? What's going on? He has us as pets. Yeah, but wouldn't you call that as minions? No, I wouldn't say that about you guys. You guys are too cool. Too cool for school. Right, so let's get rid of that bell pepper with all the seeds. I don't want the seeds. Stop seeding me up. I don't want to have any of these seeds here. Honestly. Get! There we go. No, won't get off my fingers. There we go. Right, let's cut this bit off as well. Bit of cheeky bell pepper to go in this. I think Wolfbot must be having a fit right now. He's got all of his favourite things all going into one favourite thing that he enjoys. So, let's move the chili over. So, beautiful. Right, let's give this a dice up as well. Matty, how's it going? Hope you're doing well. Hey, Chef. Hey, Matt. What have you been up to, man? How are things? How's tricks? So, let's give this a dicey. Watch your fingers. I'm very much watching my fingers, very much so. Otherwise, choppy. And it hurties. Honestly, I've chopped my finger off enough times to realise not to do it again. I think the worst, as I said, I think I've shown you guys like the worst cut I've ever had was cut the top of my knuckle off, as you can see, like the knuckle there. I skimmed it. I don't know if you guys can see the angle on it, but yeah, I kind of took a chunk of the knuckle off. Fun and games when I was about 18. So, Chef, those are all my favourite ingredients. They certainly are. They certainly are. This is like your favourite dish that you really want to see, isn't it? Chili hot dogs. What we did another favourite dish of yours as well at one point, didn't we? Didn't we just do the... was it just normal chili? I can't remember what we did now. For a community weekend. Right, guys, we're going to get this into the pan now. This is going to be dead cold now. No, it's not. It's alright. It's good to go. So, move this forward. Just going to drag this in without dropping it all on the floor. So what I'm going to do, put this on the corner here. Oh, it's not that hot, so it's alright. Beautiful. There we go. All in there. Crack up the heat. Let's get that kind of sauteing off. Or kind of sweating off. One or the other. My favourite ingredient is love. Oh yeah, gotta put a lot of love in food for sure. Steak with roasted parsnips, tomatoes and scallions. Sounds delicious. Very much the noms. Was that a suggestion or was that something you enjoy eating, Lady Athena? We could possibly do a healthier version of steak and chips if you really wanted me to. You know, maybe some cheeky onion rings or something. I don't know. Whatever. It's your community weekend, guys. I can't make suggestions for you. You've got to, you know, you've got to decide what you want to vote for, what you want to see for next week. It's all about you guys. I mean, I can help with an extension if you guys can't think of anything, but you know, Oh my god, what was that? Hurly Murly. Screaming notifications. What's going on? Chrissy. With that beautiful, beautiful... I think we're going to get raided now. Guys, can we get a shout out for Chrissy? How are you doing, my friend? Hope you are doing well. Did you have a fantastic stream? Hope you're doing fantastic. It's great to see you. Thank you so much for that support, my friend. Really appreciate it. Not sure if she's here just yet. I think she's probably still loading in the screen. So, get this all mixed up. So, just cooking this down until they've like pretty much wilted right down. Ah, there she is. How are you doing? I'm doing fantastic. You're doing great. Awesome. I'm glad you're doing well. It's great to see you. Thank you so much for that beautiful raid. Guys, if you're not following Chrissy, please give her a follow. She's a fantastic streamer. Lovely person. How are you doing? I'm glad you're doing well. And thank you so much for that raid. It's great to see you. What have you been up to? What have you been playing? Or what have you been doing on stream? Feel free to share. Would like to know what you've been up to, my friend, but it's great to see you. Thank you so much for that support. It's so nice to you. October, how are you doing? Hope you are doing well. Certainly is. Raid. So, what we're going to do is cook this down. So what we're making today, guys, thank you so much for joining us. And what we're making today...
Why can't you see me?
October, thank you so much for that beautiful follow. Really appreciate it. Hope you're doing well. So yeah, what we're making today, we're making a healthier version of chili dogs. So I'm going to make ourselves a nice chili to cook down, which I'm currently making now, which is currently cooking down on the stove, which is on here. Ignore the waste bowl. I just got no room, nowhere else to kind of put it. But so yeah, we got the chili mix starting to cook down here. We're going to add the meat to it very shortly. We're going to make some hot bun mix as well to go with it. So we'll make some hot dog rolls. I'm going to be doing the sausage itself. They're not going to be normal hot dogs. They're not going to be in skins. I'm going to be making them myself, so we're going to have some proper meat in them, so into like little pork sausages to go in there. We're going to have the chili over it. We're going to have some like quite light cheese to go in there, so some feta and then maybe low fat, low sugar mozzarella on top. Bit of spring onions to garnish on top as well. And we're going to do a nice healthier potato salad instead of mayonnaise. We're going to use yogurt. It's going to have some flavors going through it as well. I think that's it. So yeah, pretty much it. I've been playing Siege a lot and more PUBG 2. Awesome. Yeah, I like a bit of PUBG. PUBG's awesome. Siege. Watch Siege. Maybe I'm being a bit stupid, but what's Siege? What game's that? Can you remind me? I'm not sometimes with shortcut names. Maybe I'm not familiar with it. But I'm glad you had a fantastic stream. It's great having you here as well. Who's under arrest? What's going on? Oh, my suggestion is steak, roasted parsnips, tomatoes, and scallions. Okay, we can definitely have a play on for just steak if you want me to, or I can play around with that, or definitely for sure we can put that on there. Wow, chef, if you was not to go into stream, how much time will it take you to prepare this dish? If I was going to do it off stream, an hour. Be about it, I guess, an hour. Time I get because I need to give it time for the bread to proof. So I'd get the dough, or the bread, the rolls. So I'll give it about an hour to proof. Get that on the go. I'd probably actually make it 2 hours, give or take, because I would probably get everything done, and the chili, I'd have it sitting on the stove, and I'd be sitting watching TV or something. So I'd let that kind of tick over. But yeah, if it didn't have time required to cook the chili down to get more flavour in there, I'd say about between half an hour and an hour, I guess. But really important to let your chili or your ground mince to kind of cook down very slowly to intensify the flavours and get more depth and levels of flavours in there. So yeah, it doesn't take too long. Chef, if you was not... Oh, sorry, I've already read that. I've just answered it. Good job, chef. What rank you are... Oh, Siege 6. Right, I'm okay. I'm with you now. I've just only realised what you meant by Siege. There we go. We got there in the end. Rainbow 6. That's the one you're on about. Or steak with blue cheese. Potatoes, chef. Blue cheese, I might have to skip that one because it's, as I said, I'm doing healthier alternatives. But... definitely for sure. I could put my own twist on it. If you just want to see like a decent steak, I guess I could put that down if you want me to. And I'll elaborate with some healthier garnishes, or do some chips to show you the healthier version, so I'd bake them off. And if I was going to do onion rings, I could do a lighter batter, which is a little bit more healthier at the end of the day, by shallow instead of deep frying. We could also put some, like, you know, roasted tomatoes if you wanted on there, or you could make some parsnip chips if you wanted me to do that instead of normal potato chips. That's a great alternative. There's a lot of, like, directions I could go with steak, to be fair. You know, there's not a lot you can, like, change about steak. Steak is steak at the end of the day. As long as you just don't baste it in butter, then, you know, it's a little bit healthier either way about it. Even though it's very delicious basted in butter, I'm not going to say that, but yeah, for sure. Right. Roger. Oh yeah, I was playing that last night. It was fun. It was a fun game. It is good. I actually did pretty well, to be fair, considering. I started off a bit poop, and then I finished on a high, so I was like, oh, there we go. Wonderful. But yeah, no, it's a great game. I don't think I'd buy it, though. I really can't afford to pay for games, but the fact it's free, I'm making the most of it, so... it's a free weekend to play, so that's why I was playing it last night. Right, so I want my beef mince. So hang on, I want my spices first. I wanted something else, though, out of the fridge-a-rooney. What did I want while that's cooking away? I have forgotten what I wanted. It's okay, I'll start with the spices then. Let's turn this down a little bit, because we don't want it to burn. So, 1D full. I like 42 chili dog, chef, no worries. I'll get your order in. I'll get it if they make a forced first-person mode, like PUBG did. There is first-person mode on it, Fizzblix. You can change the mode. Well, it's not mode as such, but you can change into first-person. But you have a choice between having first-person or third-person view, whichever you fancy. But yeah, I suppose you could say, well, people playing with first-person with third-person isn't very advantage, is it? So I could understand that for sure. So, cumin, paprika. Let's have a bit of smoked paprika. Why not? Why the heck not? I'm going to have a little bit of cayenne. I'm not going to go too crazy with it, because this is going to be a little bit too hot. Don't want to take people's mouths off with it. Oh, we need some of that as well. Some celery salt. Right, let's get some more spices. Spices. Have I got the coriander up there? No, cumin. Ground coriander. Let's have a look. What else we got there? Just to wind Warbot up. Do you want the whole packet in there? It's your favourite Warbot. I'm sure you want about half a cloves in there, right? I could grind some down and put it into the dough if you really want me to. What a troll, chef. Paprika, I got that. That's that. Coriander. Okay, yeah, that's it. I think that's all I wanted. Pretty sure. So, right, some celery salt. Go easy on the celery salt, because it is salt, but it's mixed with celery. Beautiful. Oh, I love that smell. I like celery. It's amazing. So yeah, I'm going to put a very small amount of seasoning in here. So I'm not going to need to salt this at all. Because, well, we'll taste it afterwards. If I need to add more salt, I can do. But it's getting seasoned at the same time. So I'm going to put a little bit of cayenne. There's already chilies in here, but I'm putting about 1/4 teaspoon in there just for that extra kick up the backside. I'm going to have smoked paprika. If you want to use normal, you don't want that smokiness, that's cool as well. That's fine by me. Hold on, I need to give this a shake. Sometimes it gets a little bit clumped together, if, like, because of the humidity. If it hasn't got those humidity agents in there, then it kind of clumps together. But either way, it's cool. So about 2 teaspoons of that. Cheeky coriander. So about a teaspoon or so of that. Just a couple of cloves can't hurt. I know, right? Should we put the whole lot in there? Warbot would love that, wouldn't he? Absolutely love that. So let's put about a teaspoon or so in there. There we are. Cumin. I'll have about 2 teaspoons of cumin, why not? Chef, do you think the Himalayan salt is more healthy? Salt is salt, I guess, at the end of the day. But to be honest with you, as long as it's like... If it's anything but the chemical concentrated stuff, then yeah, I'd say it's a lot better for you. I like using natural resources like the Bundan, or, you know, Himalayan salt's got all like the... It's run through all the mountains and stuff, isn't it? So it's got all the... What's the word?